Well, 80% of the shops and restaurant areas in Birmingham's newest shopping centre above the city's New Street railway station have been let. Some of them are moving outside London for the first time. Our business correspondent Peter Plisner has been given exclusive access to the site.
Construction work on the New Street development continuing today with work on a new car park. And here's a time-lapse movie of the John Lewis building going up over the last few months. But despite the rapid progress, the sheer weight of work that still needs to be done has meant a delay in the opening of the new shopping centre and the John Lewis.
Well, we've worked very closely with all of our partners in the Grand Central scheme and the funders of the project to agree the opening date. Everyone's happy with the date, that it actually offers the best chance of delivering what will be a really stunning product and a really stunning station and shopping centre from day one when it opens.
Grand Central was due to replace the old Palisades shopping centre late next year, but shoppers will now have to wait until the spring of 2015. In a statement, John Lewis MD Andy Street said, "We understand and support the decision. It is disappointing that potential shoppers will have to wait a little longer."
Shopping is obviously an important part of the local economy. It's very important for tourism. Something like 60% of all the money that tourists spend in the city is on shopping, so I think it's worth waiting for.
This is the inside of the John Lewis building. It'll become the anchor store for the new Grand Central shopping centre when it opens. Over here you can see the construction of the atrium that'll become the focal point of both the centre and the station, meaning daylight flooding into both areas.
We're well on with the steelwork roof structure now. That'll be complete in about 6 weeks' time. We then go on to the fabric structure for the roof itself to make the area watertight. And we start the demolition of the concrete slabs, roof slabs, in the early part of the new year, which means taking away about 9,000 cubic metres of concrete. And when it's finished, the area will be roughly the size of Wembley football pitch.
Down below, this is what used to be the old station concourse. Once packed with passengers, now it's an underground construction site. And remember the old escalators to the shops? They're now long gone, and this is what the same area looked like today. But demolition here has taken longer than expected because of asbestos.
We were expecting some elements of asbestos. I mean, it's a building that was constructed in the 60s, so we did expect some asbestos, but there is more than what we anticipated.
Not surprising then that the opening of Grand Central has now been delayed, but with some big-name stores and restaurants already signed up, most admit it should be worth waiting for.
And Peter joins us now from inside that John Lewis building. So Peter, you mentioned the big names. Give us an idea of who they're going to be.
Well, of course, John Lewis is the biggest name announced so far. You can see the escalators in this store are already installed. This will be handed over for John Lewis to fit out early next year. The White Company is another big name announced, their first independent store in Birmingham. Amongst the restaurants, a lot of them coming out of London for the first time. A couple of names, Tapas Revolution and Tortilla. Another big name, Giraffe Restaurants, they're coming into Grand Central. 40 shops, 40 cafes and restaurants. Basically, it does appear that Grand Central has proved a popular destination for many companies.
Well, it might be popular, Peter, but isn't there a danger that that new shopping centre could actually suck some life out of Birmingham city centre, leaving even more shops empty?
Well, it's possible, and Mary, we did see that when the Bullring opened. A lot of companies closed their stores in the city centre and moved into the Bullring, but actually since then some of them have moved back out and opened additional stores. But there's something else happening. There's strong rumours that the Pavilions shopping centre may close and be turned into a huge Primark. There are certainly rumours that Primark and the owners of the Pavilions are in talks at the moment, so that could revitalise the city centre as well. So a lot to happen in Birmingham over the next couple of years.
Yeah, plenty of changes. Peter Plisner, thank you.